Today we're here on Jefflesaurus' account. We have a metric ton of summons. He's hoping for the tree bear, the water warners, and some better physiques on his tree bookworm. We also got the brand new spider units in the game. Let's see what we have. We have 1 radiant Illyrium, 4 powerful. We have 5 of the different elements of powerful. Although, I mean, you could say that we have however many elements of whatever we want for these powerful Illyriums. 528 Illyrium. 5 exclusives. I don't think we're not doing exclusives. And 12 Twilight Illyrium. I was going to get it started with the Nat 5. Let's get it started with the Nat 5. That makes a whole lot of sense. Good call. Get it started with the bear. Actually, let's see what else he's possibly missing. Tree bear, water warners. I'm sure he's missing more than that. Water assassin. Let's see. Bestiary. He doesn't have the water ant cannon. Okay, so let's get that. Water engineer robot. There's a lot more that he could be hoping for. Missing the... I mean, regardless, not even including the Nat 5s, but missing the fire puppet artist, missing the fire ninrat. Of course, the spiders. Tree annihilator. The bear. Assassin. Okay. I mean, this one's pretty... That's... I feel like that's pretty significant. But... The water engineer. I just feel like I use him so much now. I wasn't really too... Wasn't it the situation that I wasn't too interested at the... Hey, here we go. At the very beginning. I don't know why I expect you guys to know. You're like, yeah, let me just remember every single thing you've said over the past 10 years. Even though I can't remember myself. You know what oh, we got the spider. All right. Water spider. Solid unit so far. Fire string maid. Have not tried her. We should do a video on the fire string maid. She was buffed. Should we grab? I don't want to. I mean, he's gonna definitely want to grab that. I forgot about this. I don't want to mess around with his account too much, but let's grab 2 more of these from there. I hope he doesn't mind too much. Where am I going? Force of habit, man. Force of habit. I just like to do the 10 pulls. But force of habit of like, let's go farm. No. We don't need to always. We do need to always be farming. Some of these games you shouldn't be always farming. Some of these games it's way more efficient to do other things. This is not one of them. But... yeah, I gotta kind of... Every time I try something out, and it's like a little bit different in terms of the rhythm of what you do in any given day, I gotta kind of reprogram my brain. And then I stop playing. Like, I'll switch to another game for, like, the next hour or whatever, and it's like, oh, no, you gotta reprogram your brain again to play the different game a different way. Too many mobile games, man. Really, there are so many. Too many games. I think that's really the challenging thing. Back 10 years ago, there weren't too many games. And there weren't too many games that were, like, fitting this. Oh, here we go. Water Dr. Evil. Congratulations. Would have been nice to have higher HP, though. Because that is a support unit. But yeah, there weren't really too many great mobile games to scratch the RPG itch. And also the gambling and the summoning itch. And nowadays, we just got... There's so many games competing for attention. It's wild. It's a very different landscape. I still remember playing, like, when I first moved to Vegas, I remember playing text-based mobile games. which sounds so I mean, there's still games like that, you know, management games, but I remember playing, and I remember Castle Clash and things like that. Is that what it's called? Castle Clash? It wasn't Clash of Clans. I didn't play that. I played the other one that was like that, but not as popular. But yeah, the text-based games. And now we have we have like AAA games on the phones. Like, okay, we've come a long way. There we go. Brand new puppet artist. Unfortunately, -9 in HP for physiques. Not great. But at least we got it. We got one, and you can go from there. Still missing the fire ninrat. Still missing the water ant cannon. We should get let's see, 2.5, probably 4 nat 5s from this. I hope. That's what we should get. We're definitely at least getting 2, because we got the 1. Why is this not skip the 4-star? We got the 1, and then we have a 5-star Alarium. A radiant Alarium. I'm gonna forget that in 5 minutes. I already forgot it. It was 5 seconds. Trying to speed run memory loss. That's one way of looking at getting all 10 HP on the puppet artist. Tree puppet artist. This is really nice physiques for this. What do we get? Tree Ripper. I want him to do more. Like, he definitely has a use. I feel like he would be better if he was fire also, based on what he does with the anti-revive. But I just feel like, so the revivers that you worry about are the Tree Iron Fist, the Fire Sorcerer, and the Light Bookworm, right? Those are kind of the ones that you'd be taking him into. And then if he was fire, he would have element advantage over all of that, which he does not now. Because now you can't take him into a Fire Sorcerer team. Otherwise, he's going to get just instantly one-shot by the Fire Sorcerer. I do like that Element Fission is kind of taking its own path now. It's like, okay, we had a lot of stuff from the beginning where it's like Summoners War adjacent. And now it's like, we have kind of different skills. We have new units. We have changing things up a bit. I would love to see this game grow. I mean, I'm biased, of course. But I would love to see the game grow so that the channel also grows. But also, I feel like there are so many game developers that are super greedy, and I feel like this one is less greedy, and I would like this to be a situation where that trying to be reasonable and fair is rewarded by getting more players and then getting more attention, and then other game developers look at it and they're like, oh, we can kind of not be oh my god, how many Tree Rippers are we gonna get? But it'd be nice to see a situation where being fair to players is rewarded, and then other game developers will, if it's successful, will follow suit. And I just hope that that happens, you know? Because there's a lot of companies where they're just like greedy and greedy and greedy, and They just make money because they are greedy and they charge out the butt for everything. And some people will pay it. You know? 280 left. We still, you know, the 4 nat 5 dream, the 4 nat 5 dream is still alive. You know, the rates that we're supposed to get is still alive. Let's see. Fire bear. I wish we got some more spiders, though. Some more spider skill-ups. I don't know. I record some of these videos in different orders than you guys see them. So I did like some spider test days, and then I did summons first, and then, yeah. I feel like it's going to be weird to see a video of summoning, and then, like, after the spider test day comes out, it's like, well, you just tested him. Why are you summoning now? It's like, that actually happened in the opposite direction. Or the opposite order. Like, summon before the test day, and then show the test day first. Oh, very nice. Water Wandering Monk. 2 so far. I'm sure he... Okay, so the dream... not only is the dream alive, I mean, it's a dupe, but I don't know what he wants to do with it. Yeah, we're getting at least 4. Very nice. Back to back. Now I'm curious. Now I'm curious if we'll get 10 attack. Wow. So that is a damage dealer water archon. They do exist. I think he'll be pretty excited about this. I would love there to be a unit similar to, I mean, of course, I've complained about this before as well. A unit similar to Tree Gunslinger. I mean, the Water Archon is the closest thing that you really have to that. A water version of the Tree Gunslinger. And then we have the Fire Sky Police, which is like a fire version of that. You know, the random hits, and then if you're fighting only one big boss, all of those get funneled into the boss. But man, that Gunslinger. That Gunslinger is so strong. It's I would say it's effectively like the kind of like the Katarina of this game. You know? Now that I think about it. It really is. See, we still can't get the tree one. We got the water one, we got the fire one, still can't get the tree one. 200 summons left. Will it happen? It's gonna be the one that constantly evades. Will constantly evade his account. 2 years later, he'll be like, I still don't have it. 2 years later after the Naruto collab. I don't know. That would be great, though. That would be great. It would be nice to get... I feel like a collab would actually do a lot for this game. I mean, collabs do a lot for every mobile gacha game, but I feel like a collab would get people in the door, would get people interested. They'd be like, oh, yeah, I'm going to do a collab in this game. I'm going to test this game out because there's a collab of this thing, the anime that I like. I mean, it's always anime, but... Fire Bear. Like, all the gacha game collabs are anime collabs. For the most part. 90% of them are. Because it's just very similar. That's actually something that I should learn from. It's very similar audiences. I don't know what this is. Very similar audiences. What? I know the anime crowd. I know what they're into. I feel like that was an inappropriate... There was a Venn diagram in my mind This was the Venn diagram. Congratulations. Let's pay attention to something else. That is not what I just did. All right, so we're definitely getting 5 because we are already at 4. And we have 1 Radiant Elerium left. Tree assess? I forgot he was missing that. But yeah, there's a big crossover between animes and gacha gamers, which is why there's all the anime collabs and gacha games. But the thing is, like, with a small team and a small budget, what anime collab would work with that? That has like a diehard fan base, even if it's a small fan base, and then, you know, build from that. Like, get a small fan base in, and then grow and have and do a bigger collab next, and a bigger collab next. Like, Naruto is kind of too big of a thing. But what is a smaller fan base that is like die hard and would play like whatever? Do a Labubu collab. Oh god. I don't know why that's a thing now. I really don't. So we're already at 5. Congratulations, Water Music Queen. That's 6 extra attack. I feel like that's not bad for her because she gets turn 1, she buffs attack, she increases attack gauge, and then, you know, other units come in, do their damage, and then she comes in and does her multi-hits on top of that. Could definitely build one for damage. Already at 5, man. Water Bomb Man. Nice physiques on that. I feel like he's going to be pretty solidly happy with the results here. Although we still haven't gotten a Tree Bear. Actually, we haven't gotten a Tree Bear. We haven't gotten a Water Warners. Any new Nat 5 is cool. We also haven't gotten physiques on Tree Bookworm. Better physiques. We didn't get. I don't think we got any Tree Bookworms. I don't think we got any of any bookworms, actually. Maybe he won't be too excited. Aside from the Nat 5s, he's gonna be like, okay, what was actually on my wish list? We got nothing on the wish list. Got it. Ooh. Not the greatest physiques for the gunslinger. But he's got plenty of the spiders. I wonder if there will ever be a gacha game that actually comes out that you can trade with other players and it's not broken. Because, like, you can't really do that in gacha games, otherwise the bots are crazy. The bots are crazy and they're rampant and they're everywhere. I think in order to do that, there would need to be... It would have to be a more free-to-play friendly gacha game. Oh! Wow. We're getting some solid RNG. What is that, number 6? Water Mercenary Mother. So we're getting at least 7. Because we have the Radiant. Wow. But I'm thinking they would have to put... Oh my god, this is a lot. Okay. Now we are at 7. Tree Specialist. There's just every 10 pull is in at 5 now. Tree Specialist. My god. This is getting wacky. He's about to, like, get every Nat 5 in the game if we keep this up. Jeez. More Rippers. But I think that, so in order to stop the bots, there would have to be, like, some kind of identity verification. So there can't be just, like, a million accounts. Which is also going to make the game look bad if there's one account per player and they have to, like, actually verify their ID. That's there's not gonna be all those bot downloads and things like that. So in the app stores, it's gonna look like the game is less popular than other ones because the other ones are gonna have just a crap ton of bots. So there's that. But then they would also have to do like a fee, like if you're, or maybe not the actual See, the thing is, if there's not actual money exchanging hands in the game, there will be money exchanging hands out of the game. It's going to happen one way or another, right? Because we know the community. If you were able to trade like an LD5 type unit from one account to the other one, they're not just going to trade in game. There's going to be a marketplace outside the game of like, yeah, I will give you an LD5 on your account. You give me like $100, right? So it would have to be like money. There would have to be like a marketplace in the game. And I know there's other games that do that. I haven't played them, but I know that they're there. Yep. Let's try this again. I think we're just gonna go for all the tree. So we need the tree bear and we need the tree bookworm with better physiques. I'm not saying this game should have a marketplace. I'm just saying, like, I wonder if that would ever be a thing that could be effectively implemented reasonably without... I feel like you can't really effectively implement anything reasonably without problems. I feel like anything implemented in any game is always going to have problems. Or any... Let's make it even broader. Any application, any software application, you try to implement any single thing, there's going to be problems in everything. There we go. It's a little lag. I don't know what that's supposed to even mean because... Oh, okay. What are we at? Number 8? Jeez. So we're actually double the rates that we're supposed to be at. Which is ridiculous. I'm pretty sure I also said ho ho ho. Maybe that's how Santa was trying to... Oh my god! This is so ridiculous. This is so ridiculous. Holy crap. With this RNG, let's oh my god. No. Don't get my hopes up. Okay. Dark Sky Police. Light Hog Chef. Maybe I was... Oh, new Popo Rider, although low HP, but +5 attack. And we got the PP lasers. Dark Bear. There we go. Wow. It's crazy summons. Crazy summons. And 4 extra attack on the Light Clockwork. Light Spider, brand new unit. This is the one all allies critical damage increased by 35%, but their defense reduced by 15%. You gain double the critical damage bonus. This effect does not stack with similar effects. Additionally, your attacks have a 30 to 50% chance to apply mark for 1 turn. You got the defense break and the attack power break on top of that. This is, I feel like this is one of the 3 stars to get, man. I am jealous. I would really like that. That's gonna be the thing that I'm complaining over the next few months about. I know it is. Oh, Dark Bookworm, but -4 attack. Sadly, very sad. Maybe they put more mushroom type stuff in there in the future. Okay, so Popo Rider, this is the one that has the passive Unyield and Reflect. Sometimes in Hot Dog Hallway, Lost Tunnel gets a little frustrating. Those units, if you don't bring a strip and you just bring a bunch of damage dealers, and then wonder what's going on. I was hoping for the other spider. All right, last one. Let's see. Let's see what he got. All day, though. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. I'm just reminding myself. Jeez. And this makes 10. Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Not the one he wanted. So did we get anything on his list? We got 10 nat 5s, but did we get the tree bear? No. Did we get the water? We didn't get the tree bear, right? We're still missing the water engineer robot. We're still missing the water ant cannon. We're still missing the fire ninrat. And we're still missing the tree bear. So we didn't get the tree bear. We didn't get the better physiques on the tree bookworm. We didn't get the water warner. So everything on his wish list, nothing. We got nothing of any of that. But we got 10 nat 5s. Oh, excuse me. And a few LD4s. It's a win, but it's also like not a... It's a win, but yeah. Anyway, that's it for this week. That's what a profound statement. I will see you as always. I hope you guys got some amazing RNG on your own summons as well. I will see you as always in the next one.